to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Let's go, baby. They 1-0. They're going to have company. We got to sell them, man.
Can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Immediately feel different. Ass out of that. Wow, look how hot it is out there. 94 degrees. 94 degrees. Look, somebody holding their stomach. Like it's hot out there. Nighttime. Hold this. What I'm trying to put it.
No, I just gotta get one second.
Hold on.
Texas A&M sets to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah State's offense will...
Bryson Barnes, senior. You know what I'm saying? The boy's a senior, man. What are you talking about out there?
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. To the air, it's Barnes. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position.
Defense doing their job already. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just feeds the running back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. On the move, it's Moss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they strike first. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is...
Say, in case y'all don't know, when they be doing their Heisman pose, they basically saying their quarterback is a Heisman quarterback. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know for future reference.
You see it's choreographed, it's perfect together, and how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's how the offense is supposed to move on the first drive. Take out 5 minutes off the clock. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, fellas. I just want to let y'all know that I know they touted different intros at daytime and nighttime. But my team run in the same they do at nighttime, they do in the daytime, man. Somebody from EA patch that, man, so I can have 2 runouts. Help me, please. Help me.
Snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass. Looking deep. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Boy, that boy Emmitt Smith's son talking about he want to go.
Built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies,
he's loose across midfield and out of bounds at the 49.
Say this man Emmitt Smith's son that's stuck in the game and out here dominating.
They're built so low.
Let's go.
Thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, He does this consistently. That's why he's really.
That man say, what the hell? Hold up. Let's do that. First and 10.
Just into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Texas A&M going quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The quick out. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. And this is not what they expect in terms of performance from their quarterback. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Barnes. He's got the back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
As a quarterback, it's never fun getting hit, but it always feels a little bit better when you're able to complete a strike down the field. Nice shot.
Gets away from one, finds room. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it.
Okay, that was a nice drive. We got a couple inches, couple yards. Nice to say inches. Couple yards from my running backs. But let's see what they're going to do this drive. Let's go.
Last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Running to Green. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Plucks it out of the air.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Starling. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires left. Touchdown, Utah State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And you see tight end matchups all over.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab near the marker. It's Bussey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got his man down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack.
Man, come on. I should have took the field goal. That's on me. That's on me.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far.
Bad coaching decision.
And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the
we gotta do better.
Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
On the run, still looking. First down and more. There he goes. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
Boy, he like a Vince Young back there, boy. He was looking in the pocket, looking, hit that thing. Beat old boy to the corner. Usually the game would just make somebody out, beat you to the corner. Now he beat that boy to the corner. Then he went down the field. Say, I like how I was in the pocket for about 4-5 seconds before I ducked off. Like, good blocking with a line. Good looking. Say, player of the week candidate. Did you watch it, Stephen A, man? Player of the week candidate right there, man.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Only took 2 plays.
Boy, about that light. One more view at it. Say that pocket collapsed a little bit, man. I was gone. Say, the boy is balling today. The boy is balling today. ESPN, he going to be on ESPN tonight. He said he gonna be on ESPN tonight.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI, stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Back to throw, it's Barnes. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh,
good hit. Good hit, boy. Good hit.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Riley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes...
Oh, I almost made my first mistake.
And you're just whittling away.
That man about to sack me kind of threw me off right there.
Good decisions by the QB.
Then they were talking about the good decision, then I made a bad one.
Second and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a gap. It's Moss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Barnes. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No.
Wide open spaces. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Owens. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Direct snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Aggie!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explode...
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Barnes. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this.
It's a running room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a pass.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
To the air, it's Barnes. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On third down, going up top. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Utah State offense has it going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Barnes. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Just complete.
Thank y'all for tuning in to week 2 of Texas A&M game, man. I wish we got the more opportunity to see the run game, to see how hard it is, see if we can get something started. We had some success in the past game. It didn't look pretty, but it was accurate. And, you know, but, I mean, we're going to take that accuracy and we're going to take it into a user game. We're going to be ready. We're going to take that accuracy and we're going to take it to LSU and we're going to be ready. And, you know, it's going to really be, you know, a test of see where we really at as a top 25 team. We like we've seen here. Help support the channel, man. Hit the like button. If you haven't been subscribed to the channel yet, man, we ought to consider you part of the Game Entertainment Network family. Hit the subscription button, man. As we like to say around here, man, live, love, laugh, and learn. Peace. I really nothing even special to see about this game. Got a special a lot of 4-yard rushes, 5-yard passes. You know, a lot of reads, a lot of pass to the open guy. Defense played good as normal. I guess the stats could tell the tale to the tape, as it always do. 38-10. We shut them down in the second half. That's pretty good for the defense. Reed only had 20 complete passes, which is pretty impressive. 3 touchdowns, but again, he only had 192 yards. But then again, he took what he had. I took what I had, and what I had ended up being 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And when we win the game, we played pretty good, but it wasn't impressive. I think we moved the ball around well. I think we found the open guys, and that's what's most important. Highly accurate. Can't ask for a better game than them. It's not flashy. It's not 300, 400 yards. But, I mean, it's good. Rushing game, Moss still has yet to get it started. 15 rushes for 67 yards. This time, the other backs got involved. Emmitt Smith's son had 5 rushes for 42 yards. We're going to keep a close eye on him because when he ran, it seemed like the line just blocked better. Y'all know what I mean, man. For some running backs, when you run, it just seems like the line is blocking better. Marcel Reed, quarterback, got involved. Not only did he had 192 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also ran for 5 yards. 5 times for 81 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Marcel Reed had 2 rushing touchdowns. So 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns. Definitely the MVP of the game. Owens came in, caught 3, also had 3 rushes for 20 yards. Owens was looking pretty good out there, had a 20-yard rush as well. 20-yard rush, as you see, and 2 bad rushes. Marcel Reed had 120. Moss never had a 20. He did grind it. 67 hard rushes, hard yards, first downs that he got for the team. Excellent, man. Excellent play for the offense. I mean, like I say, it wasn't flashy, but we got it done. Owens came off the bench somehow and had 6 catches, 64 yards, 1 touchdown. The tight end had 3 for 33. Concepcion had 3 for 15. Bussy had 3 for 27. Craver had 3 for 27. Riley had 2 for 18. I mean, he spread the ball around. Wilson had a touchdown, 1 for 8. Knee Black had a touchdown. Owens had a touchdown. I mean, it was a pretty interesting game. Reed Adams with 11 pancakes. That might be a game record or something. 11 pancakes. We pancake people. We didn't give them no sacks. That's pretty important. Defense came through. 1 interception, but that's 1 turnover. Always 1 turnover too many. Howard had 3 sacks. York had 2. Tyler Onyedem had 1. Hall had 5. Trey Hall has been really playing good. And Reed just had a 1.5. So y'all catch the play back, man. Peace.